guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the Nintendo Switch, that commercial that just got released, and my thoughts on it as a retro gamer, and just to give my kind of 2 cents on what I see, and if I would actually want to purchase the said system. Now, obviously, we don't have a lot of information. I mean, they just put out the first promo commercial for it, and you know, it looks kind of cool. It's different and it's unique. Is it really that different? I mean, the concept. We've had portable gaming now for a while. We've had these, you know, shitty Tiger games. We've had the Game Boy, which was an awesome, you know, success for the portable gaming. And then we've had, you know, plenty of other ones like the PSP and, you know, all the different Game Boys that have been released since then. But we also had the concept of being able to plug it into our TV with the Super Game Boy, which I thought when it first came out, I was blown away by this. I was like, I remember saying that, you know, when I was a kid, when I was younger, that I always wished I could play my Game Boy games on the TV, or even just take my Nintendo games on the road. And, you know, the concept of the Game Boy was to do just that. But when you got home, you didn't really play at home on this. You would go to your Nintendo. It's not quite the same idea. The same with so this was kind of the first idea of being able to take the game out, you know, put it into your Game Boy, and continue on the road of playing games. And then you come back home, you can switch it back to your Super Game Boy. Now, I don't know if a lot of people really did that. I mean, I really just stuck with this once I got this. I played at home all the time. So the idea of the Nintendo Switch being able to, you know, pop it into the system, play at home, and then pop it out and then take it on the road with you, I don't know. Is that really going to sit right with me or not? Am I going to really do that? Would I just hook it right up to the TV and leave it there? Like, I can't imagine always taking it with me and then bringing it back home, hooking it up again. I don't know. The other thing is the games. Just looking at the games, they look like they're all the three-dimensional, the games that don't really appeal to people like me who just really like the old games. I mean, I like the Game Boy games because they're you know, the 2D, the old Nintendo style, whereas you know, once I got into things like the Nintendo 64, the PlayStation, where the graphics were all three-dimensional and you know, they had the camera movements, and I was lost. And I know there's other retro gamers out there that say the same thing, and then I know there's other that actually do play the modern games. So I don't know. I wasn't really thrilled about looking at the games on there, but you know, they only showed a small portion of them, so we don't know if there's going to be some of the retro stuff coming back. Like, they are putting out a Nintendo plug and play, which is cool for people like us who played in the old Nintendo games. But are they going to incorporate those old Nintendo games into this new system, or are they just going to completely ignore them? That's a really good question. I'll be interested to see if that actually happens. But then again, you know, I ran into this problem before when I owned a PlayStation, or when I bought my PlayStation 2. This guy right here. I didn't play a lot of the normal PlayStation 2 games. I was buying stuff that like the retro games. So I was playing like Atari and you know, all the old arcades on it. So I'm like, well, why am I doing this when I actually own an Atari and I own all these other things? So, I mean, just basing it on the games, I don't know if it's going to be a quick sell for me. I think I'm just going to have to wait and see. Obviously, there's still a lot more information than we need to know. It's just, these are my thoughts on what I see, and whether it's going to be something that I'm going to be interested in, or any other retro gamers for that matter, or is this just going to be for the modern gamers? It's a good question. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Like I said, this is just a quick opinion piece. This isn't really an episode. So leave your comments below. I mean, love it, hate it, think I'm wrong. Love to hear it. Anyways, hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.